Hello and welcome to the I Can Do podcast with Benjamin Lee. We're here to talk about tips and strategies to have an I Can Do mindset. Life is what you put into it. Get the most you can. Here's your host, Benjamin Lee.
I can do, so can you. Welcome to another episode. This is season number 3, episode number 3. We are talking about managing our time. We know that time, it goes by, it flies by. Things change really, really fast. So we need to be really, really efficient with our time. Now, as I talk about managing your time, I'm not saying that we have to fill every second, every minute, every hour of your day. On the contrary, I think that actually could spell disaster, because with our time, and we'll have to talk about this in a particular episode, you need time to rest. You need time to recover. So as I talk about managing our time, that includes recovery and renewing and resting, and not just having every single moment of our lives and days, filled to the brim with things to do. So I want to give you a tip today that will help you. It's helped me to manage my time. If you are using a calendar, and I hope you are, I use a Moleskine calendar. You can buy one on Amazon for $22, $23. It's a 12-month at a glance calendar. I like to be able to see my month all at once. And so I'm looking at my calendar now. I can see the entire month of June. It allows me to reflect upon what I've accomplished. It has room for me to write notes. And it also helps me to see what the week is going to look like and what the next week is going to look like as well. So one of the things that I've come to learn is that I need to have something on the calendar for every day. Put something in the calendar for every day. In other words, every day should be booked with something. Now, why is this important? There was a time where I really enjoyed seeing a day where there was nothing on the calendar. There was no 8 o'clock study. There was no 2 o'clock study. There was no, lunch meeting. There was nothing. There was no appointment. It was just empty. It was just blank. I really enjoyed that. But there can be a danger with that, because other things would creep in or potentially creep in. Invites, parties, gatherings, and so the day that had nothing eventually turned into something. Well, that could be good, that could be bad. If you wanted to do those things, that's fine. If I wanted to do those things, I would be okay. But if I really just wanted to relax and not have any commitments for the day, then now I'm in trouble, because now I have this pressure that's been put on me. Am I going to say yes or am I going to say no? By the way, if you want to manage your time, you will have to say no. You will have to become an expert at saying no so that you can really say yes to what it is that you want to do. So one of the things I'm now doing, and I still see I have room to grow here, I'm trying to put something down every day. Even if I don't have any appointments, I'm going to write down booked, because maybe that will just be a day that I get to relax. Maybe that's just a way for me to remind myself, don't schedule anything. So I'm booked in the sense that I have things to do that may be personal in nature. And it's a way to tell myself, do not put anything in today. And I got to tell you, I think it works out really well. Full disclosure, I have broken my rule before. And there's something about that too when it comes to managing time, that if you can fulfill what you say you're going to do to yourself, with your time, then everything I think is going to work out better. So I'm definitely getting better with that, where you can only have so many things in a given day. And while we may want to do everything, I believe it's Greg McKeown in his podcast, Essentialism, you can do anything, but you can't do everything. In other words, there are limitations to what we can accomplish on a given day or week or month and even a year. So one tip and strategy that I recommend is every day have something on your calendar. You may have appointments. Perfect. Put those on your calendar. If you don't have anything and you want to keep that day wide open with no responsibilities to appointments, Zoom meetings, and things like that, write down booked. And that's an indication, that's a clue to you that I can't do anything. I can't put anything on this day. If you want to go one step further, write down booked and then include some things that you're going to do for yourself. Pencil in, you're going to take a nap, or pencil in, you're going to go get that cup of coffee, or pencil in, I'm going to get this workout in at this time. But put something down every single day. And that's a simple but a very powerful and effective way to manage your time, protect your time, and to make sure that you're in control of your time and not someone else. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. If you are in the need or are looking for more motivation in your life, feel free to check out my website, benjaminlee.blog, where you can find hundreds of encouraging, motivational blog posts on a variety of subjects. You can find all of my books, which can also be found on Amazon.com, and other podcast interviews with a variety of people. I hope this helps. Please leave me a rating and a review. I can do, and so can you. Take care, and God bless.